So remember when I said this totally wasn't a Let's Play that we did in one night so I could post it on vacation? You know, for once I wasn't actually lying. Hello everybody! StarchyFox here with Felicia and Kelsey and Emily and Robert, and I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Do we ever?
Kelsey, I think you're up.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I can't remember controls right now.
We're here going to
Just
the
push all the
Tower
buttons, that's what I
of
do.
Bavel. Or the Migdol Bavel, I think.
Babble, babble, babble.
Table.
Oddly enough, that word is
I remember not liking it.
one of a cognate, of a very few cognates that exists in almost every language on the planet. I don't know why, but
The heck of it.
I do believe that if you just sit there for a little while and let
Means
that thing come at
confusion.
you, it'll actually break the
It's
chain
so Mumford
and
and
kill
Sons
you.
can make an album. That's why.
Well, those things are good.
What is that?
it's a nipper. It goes, yum, 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 yum. I want to eat you.
Those look like the least threatening creature I've seen in this
They're actually
game.
kind of terrifying.
That's how they kill you.
They are.
So cute.
You step over them, and then they jump up and grab onto your foot, and then you lose your foot.
What?
Run, 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 run. Murder them all.
Or it
I
gets-
love how it gives you that at the end of the level.
I probably should have just died because I only have one life.
What?
That is such a horrible thing to say.
Yeah, because then
That's
that
true.
stage
Yeah,
is
all
going
of
to
us,
come
Kelsey.
back if you die.
13. Were you like a cat?
You have
Well, you'll
13
get the Tanuki
lives.
suit, at least.
I am a cat.
You have 13 lives.
No, he has 13 lives.
No, it just had L, 13 lives.
I'm
Luigi.
L.
Oh, I love this level.
Oh.
What? Oh. Okay.
Hey,
No,
Bouncy.
no,
Bye.
no, no, no. I
Do you just
fell.
like have infinite death here?
And
This is the
down
weirdest
into
level
darkness. Oh, that takes forever.
Yeah, it does.
But you're in water. You're not technically
Down
dead.
into the
Isn't that
depths of
better?
Hades. Whoa, fish!
Well,
Whoa, dangerous
technically, you
fish.
can
Points
still
for hits.
die by hitting. That thing just threw a block at you.
Oh,
Yes.
how dare it.
Oh,
what
this
they
is
Killed you under
dangerous.
its own power.
They killed bad guys for you.
No!
Well, and then it
Let's
kills
see
you.
if I can get up.
Lovely death rattle.
Shoot me. Shoot.
He
We've
did.
already established that nothing can shoot you in this game, aside from like cannonballs, but otherwise, some people
Cannonball.
would be- Well, the turtle tries to throw hammers at you.
Okay.
I don't think that counts.
And some of them have magic wands.
Okay, so now that we are here about a month and a half after the first time we got together, maybe even a little bit more. I haven't
Now that
quite
we
got
are gathered here
300
today.
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in the last recordings how there was
No.
a pizza guy that just randomly came in and said, did you guys order pizza?
You need to get
I'm
that
not
checked.
sure why, but
Dang it.
right before we started recording, the same thing happened.
Really
Ever
funny.
happen when we're not here?
You can go in that?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No!
I knew something you didn't
What
know.
is that?
It's a giant question mark.
Well, I can see that.
Obviously not you.
It just gives you like 5 1-ups.
I've always
didn't
just
know
skipped.
this?
I've always just skipped over that one.
You didn't know that?
Same.
That's
gave
why
you
I was
3.
willing to do this level. I was
That
like,
was
oh
3.
yeah. Oh well.
Well,
I knew it was a number.
But she said I'll give you 5.
I knew it was a number.
Like 5.
like 5.
Similar
Mhm, qualifiers.
to 5. Oh,
Oh.
dang it.
Okay.
8 is a not prime number.
Yeah, that's why it was like, oh yeah, I forgot. But it didn't say anything. So
And now you're at the end of the level.
Does the pizza guy ever come when we're not here?
He probably is lost.
No, no, he doesn't.
He just wants to say hi to
Your
us.
presence brings pizza.
Awesome.
You
Why
should,
does it ever bring pizza to me?
you should really
Do I have
ask
the
what kind of
Tanuki
pizza
suit?
it is.
No, I don't.
I do.
You should ask what kind of pizza it is just so that I can pay to have it.
Would it, if
It
you
doesn't
just wanted
doesn't
the feeling, though?
particularly matter what kind of pizza. We're not having it.
If they're offering it to us, it is not stealing.
If you're paying for it, it's not
They
stealing.
generally don't give you the pizza unless you give them green paper first, or occasionally Sacagawea golden dollars.
Unless someone like prepaid for it, in which case
Oh,
take it.
I think I remember
Yes.
this talking about.
But then that is stealing.
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
They
I
send
This
it
is
to us.
this is oddly a
That is
instance
true.
in which the official name of this
It's
item.
the boots.
What?
Another boot. Boots are never good.
Where'd the
Did that
bad
thing
guy
just-
go?
Yes,
Hopping around in
I'm
boots
in a
is just
shoe.
never good.
Where did the
Gadoing?
bad guy
Gadoing?
go?
But the official name of this is Karibo Shu, which is the Japanese name for Goomba.
Karibo!
Chestnut.
It means chestnut, yes. I think we went over that, but
I
this is the
not.
one and only instance in all of
The
American, all of American Nintendo NES,
The world sounded better.
where the Japanese name has been retained for one of Mario's enemies. inadvertently. To this day, it's still Karibo's shoe.
I just called
Inadvertently.
it boot.
But why?
Yeah, it's just a flying boot.
Boot.
It's the Monopoly token that everyone wants.
Nobody wants a shoe.
Everyone always wanted a car when I was young. And I was
Really?
like, oh.
I always wanted the boot or the
Oh.
iron.
I want to be the horsey. We didn't want to be the horsey.
I don't
This looks like the
remember
beginning
Oh,
of a
I
comedy
usually-
routine.
I usually wanted to be a
Just
top
Luigi
hat.
telling about his weird day where he got stuck in a shoe.
There once was a guy that lived in a shoe.
He was
There once
very,
was one woman.
very poor.
This was
Yeah.
an old woman who lived in a shoe. Something I don't remember that right actually.
No, neither do I.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She swallowed a lion, and now she's dead.
Thank you.
Terrible.
I'm pretty positive that's not it.
I'm
No.
pretty positive that it is.
I appreciate you having it that way.
This still looks like meatloaf covered in mold. There's no way for me to see.
Well, it's 2 months later.
Mm,
I wouldn't expect otherwise. You going to the
Kill
fortress or?
And Robert's already bored again.
I'm tired.
Past his bedtime.
I brought cookies.
Of course
I
you
don't
did.
think that'll help.
You brought cookies for everyone else and applesauce for me.
Yay.
I did.
Yay!
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Well, I was
She
told
wants
you.
you to be
I was
healthy.
told you can't have cookies. I'm sorry.
No, I can have all of your cookies. That's what it's supposed to mean.
She's
You
just-
can't have cookies.
she's
I
just
have
concerned
all
about-
of the cookies.
She's just concerned about your health.
She wants you to
Like
live,
his
so she wants you to have
person
applesauce instead of sugar bombs.
If I want sugar, I will have sugar. I live
you
on,
ever
There's sugar in applesauce. To
I
be
live
fair.
on carbohydrates and coffee.
Have you ever
It's
just
good
eaten
applesauce,
raw
but
sugar?
it's No sugar. Actually.
Yes.
I remember
I don't
Kathy
eat
had
cooked
to do
sugar as often.
You just take a
I mean,
spoonful of sugar and
I
shove it
don't
in your
know.
mouth.
Have you ever just eaten sugar cane?
It helps the medicine go down.
Actually,
apparently.
yes. I have chewed on sugarcane before.
I have two. I thought it was weird.
Isn't that
but
like a
apparently
Why
it's
are we
supposed
on
to.
Yes, actually.
I've
Golden
never
Towers?
understood
This
this.
reminds me of.
I've
what
had
does this remind me
sugar
of?
cane, and I don't even know when, but I remember.
What
it,
are
so
you
I must
doing?
have.
Totally
I
shaking
can-
his butt at the wall. And coins come out.
I want a
Don't you
sugar
do
cannon.
this when you're out and about,
If I did, that would make me rich.
Mm,
or it would injure you.
Severely.
they're not
Why do you have a
usually-
tail in the first place?
A vestigial tail.
Wow.
Mm.
Someone at school had a tail.
What?
I had cat ears once. and
It's,
moved
They
it.
have
Uh,
these weird
I was very
ears and they're
jealous.
wearing like a tail on their jeans and it's
Oh,
like,
I used to do that every Friday, actually.
May I ask what their gender was?
female.
Okay.
Yeah, I know who she is.
I once got in the student
Yeah, she was
newspaper
in
when
your
I was doing
area.
my undergrad.
Yeah,
for that.
I know. I know her.
And we've scaled the Tower
Is
of
she the
Babel.
harvest goddess?
Where are you?
Rainbow Dash's homeland.
The first heaven? Possibly the second heaven? I'm not really up on my Roman cosmology.
Well, I don't know what to think of you after hearing that.
You're a
because-
My Little Pony person. Where does Rainbow Dash live?
Cloudsdale.
There
Well,
we go. That's
technically,
where
she
you are.
lives in her own little cloud home.
She lives in her own little world.
Her house is like bigger
Where am I
than
going? Where am I
everybody
going?
else's.
I wasn't exactly
Yeah,
sure where I would land.
It's so dangerous flying in this game. It's like, oh god.
Oh, wow. Angry.
What is he throwing
Am
at
I
you
able
and where
to
does he get
there?
them?
I think you need to go through the Tower of Babel.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Babble, babble, babble.
No, you have to.
Oh, I have to. That's highly depressing. I have to do that. I'm just
Speak
gonna
up!
stay.
They can't hear you.
I'm just gonna stay on the ground.
No, you're not. Come on.
I'm sorry.
The really depressing thing about this level is that the Tower of Babel does not go away when you clear it.
Oops.
And that
Oh,
means
that was
that
pointless.
if the airship decides, oh, I'm gonna go down to the ground now,
That's the
You have
depressing thing.
you have to go through the tower again.
That's the depressing thing
I
about
didn't
this
say
game.
depressing. You said depressing.
I didn't.
You said depressing.
You said depressing.
Where did you get depressing?
Three gets one vote. You totally said it.
You said the depressing thing
Oh,
about
I
this
don't have a
game.
tail.
No.
Yes.
Those were your
that's
What did you
words.
say then?
What do you think you said?
Chili
What
peppers.
did you hear?
What did I
Oh,
say?
shake your butt at the wall.
Well, we have a recording, so we will find out.
True.
Ah.
I will highlight this in the video.
With those pretty writing letters.
What is that font? I think it's
Pretty.
mono something.
Mono-
And
Monotype CV.
triglycerides?
Monotype CV.
Rosita.
Grebo!
I've used monoglycerides in food products I've developed before.
Have you made a
When
fond
someone
of it
says
yet?
glycerine, I just think explosives.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Apparently he thinks the answer to that is no, in case you hadn't gotten that.
Kelsey, before you
Explosives?
go on,
No.
stop by where I am. I'll give you my star card.
Oh.
What?
It's a trading card game.
Yes, exactly. Just so come up under me.
And apparently it's a
Yeah.
prisoner
Whoa,
of war
whoa.
camp. What the?
Grab it.
Wait, no. Mine.
No. Okay, grab that.
Yay.
Okay.
What?
Now what?
Die.
That-
Okay, now continue on.
Here, have a card.
I think it's gonna be your turn now.
What
actually.
happens if one of you
But-
actually finish that thing?
The world
Whoever
ends.
got more coins would be their turn. But continuing
Oh,
on.
it's my
Oh.
Glycerol is a
Scary
molecule
team.
comprised of 3 carbon
I just wanna
units
get rid of
connected
that.
to 3 alcohols.
Are you talking science?
Okay.
Yes,
Robert
yes,
can
just by means
instantly
of
visualize
explanation.
this. Go on.
And
I don't know what I'm doing, but I barely
you better
remember
keep
this level.
moving.
Ah!
Yep.
Better not get nipped. You got nipped.
I got nipped in the
Nip it,
bottom.
nip it.
Unfortunately.
And in
Nickelodeon.
fats, those alcohols are esterified to fatty acids. So in triglycerides, you have
I'm sure
a
there's-
glycerol backbone with 3 long-chain fatty acids on it. That's why it's not soluble. I forget which one of these is.
You
actually-
need to teach your own class.
There we go.
Instead of somebody else's class? Is that what this is?
Giant question mark.
Tanuki!
It's a teddy bear.
Tanuki.
Well, close.
Looks like a
Close?
teddy bear.
It's a raccoon
Let's see.
dog.
What show? What was the recent Mario game that the Tanuki suit reappeared in? Oh yes, it was
World.
well, that one.
Yeah, it's not as good though. You don't get to turn into a
I was
statue.
thinking actually New Super Mario Brothers 2. Yes, on the 3DS.
And
Luigi
everybody
actually
freaked out.
Luigi actually becomes, instead of a raccoon or a tanuki, a raccoon dog, he becomes a fox, and I very much approve.
Mmm.
Should I
Yes.
steal both the things? The answer is
No.
yes.
No,
No.
go ahead.
Don't.
Have any of you have
Bill,
checked out that
Bill.
book, by the way?
No.
They have a book version.
I saw that on Facebook.
A
Yeah.
book of what? What are we talking
They
about?
made a book of that music video.
What video?
Who let the fox out?
Oh
No, that's not it.
no!
There's
What did-
literally a book called What Does the
No.
Fox Say?
Yep. It is
Ah.
illustrated. It is for children.
And there's like a picture of a grandpa reading it to his son or whatever.
It
Have we
is
ever
odd.
actually completed one of those?
No, we haven't. To this day, we have not. I just went over the videos before we started this. We did not.
We are horrible at that.
I'm not sure I've ever gotten them. I've never gotten the timing.
Use tail whip, which actually
Um,
does something.
No? Okay.
Tail?
Well, it still technically does something. It's just
It lowers defense one stage. So
yeah, but
There
when
are
I
just
was
better moves that do it.
when I was like 10, I was like, come on, what a rip-off. I taught Squirtle this and it doesn't do anything.
Don't mind me. I just taught my Pikachu bide, and I thought it was bind when I was younger.
Very
And
different.
it turns out that kills your Pikachu.
Well, yeah,
If you don't, because Pikachu doesn't have very good defense.
it's
No.
true.
it does.
Where are you? Oh, this
It
is
doesn't
that.
have
This is that
the
thing.
super attack either, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Share with
Welcome back to the
class.
first letter or first level.
I don't remember anything about this.
What are you
Hello.
doing?
Are you the same
I'm
one
trying
who,
to
like,
picture
exploded
in my
your Togepi?
head of what
This is
a
true.
whoa.
Oh,
Die.
Wow.
Wasn't worth it.
I approve.
I did not. Wow.
Completely worth it. By the way,
Did
yes,
not see that coming.
I explode my Togepi.
But totally
Poor
funny.
Togepi.
Oh crud! It's an auto-scroller. I didn't realize this.
That's not how you directions.
Wow, those are so cool.
They
Little
they don't
Ladybug,
die.
ladybug, fly away home.
Do those
Your
hurt
house is
you?
on fire.
No.
They do.
Apparently
Well,
not.
If you land on the front, yes, they do. These
you
things
land
always
on
did
the
creep me
front?
out a little bit when I was young. Before they
They
gave
have
them
no faces?
I
faces.
think that's
Before they gave them faces.
Wait, they have faces?
In New Super Mario. New Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Good night. These titles are confusing.
Yes, it does. I remember that actually.
It's like flying carapaces of
Whoa.
death.
Whoa.
What are
Not
they
Not
called?
even.
Hard way.
Not even.
Oh.
Not even.
That thing is
I
that
can't
thing's coming for you.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, see, a Tanuki suit has been underpowered in the past like 8 games. You can't turn into a statue.
Aww. I thought it was Robert who turns into a
I got a
statue.
flush.
Yay!
Or straight, or whatever this is.
I don't know.
What was the name of the thing you were jumping on?
The Buzzy Beetle?
George.
Not Buzzy Beetle. I don't know.
Flappy Bird.
Scarab of death.
What are those things named?
I don't really want to take more items, but I need to.
As always, our soundtrack is provided by
StarchyFox Records.
I keep just stealing items.
Max Holliday's Birdcage Theatre presents the
Sure.
fortress that no one really wants to do.
Yeah, I don't really want to do it. I think I remember.
This has
I
been.
remember not liking it.
Is that what you remember?
Ah.
No! I did it again! I want to...
Don't go down the pipe this time.
I want to go down the pipe.
Don't go down the pipe this time.
Why?
Because the same thing is going to happen.
No, it's not. I know there's a hole there now. As I move over the pipe. Oh, wait. What are you doing? Wait.
You're dying.
Wow,
You're dying.
Kitu is, deadly.
Run!
Where does he get those?
From
It's a
this-
very small
use
cloud.
like a glandular sac that they come out. I think.
I
I don't know, actually.
Glands are
For
never
lack
pleasant.
of any other better explanation, I'm going with that.
Okay. Except
That's
he's
how
kind
science
of-
works.
He's kind of adorable in Super Paper Mario.
That's how Time Lord science works.
He's really adorable.
It's
in
bigger
Super
on the
Paper
inside.
Mario.
Super Paper Mario?
Or is it just Paper
Paper Mario has
Oh.
Lucky Lester.
Is there a Super Paper Mario?
Yeah, there is. It has Count Black in it.
They
Not
need
to
to
Count Black?
They need to make
Black.
better titles
Black?
for Mario games.
I think.
Adding super in front of something is not.
Wow.
I thought that killed it.
Nope.
I really thought that would work.
That was the worst time you could have possibly.
You got the.
You did not see him do that last time.
I did not.
It turns into a guardian statue, specifically, so it's very Japanese.
I was gonna say, it looks totally Japanese.
I'm going to use the power of my magical scrotum to turn into a guardian statue.
Boom.
I have the power of
Wait,
Shinto and Buddhism all
Don't
in
make him
one.
repeat it, Pete.
It's
Stop.
anime.
Have you
Pom
never?
Poko.
Yeah, so I was
There
going
you
to say,
go.
have you never seen Pompoko?
No.
Oh my god, that gave me like nightmares. I swear.
I don't blame you. It's a
I'm
Nope.
just watching it. I'm like, please stop watching. Turn it off. End.
N!
No.
I've never
N
seen
card
it, no.
game.
I play N. We must shuffle our
Hands into our decks and draw
Ah!
cards
Oh,
with our
no.
prizes.
different amounts.
Number.
Oh,
they put
hey, I
numbers
got
in.
that one.
Yay! Oh, Caesar mail.
May it be said that I greatly
Oh.
admire the luscious long hair of
Ah!
N from Pokemon
Why?
Because it's green.
because it's
where
luscious and
was
long,
that?
and I
Yes.
want to run my fingers
Yes.
through it
Left.
and then take a scalp
No.
and wear it on my head.
No, it was right, wasn't
Totally right.
Yep.
it? You told me left. Why are you...
I did.
Since we were
all the
all
way to
arguing
left,
over the
all
card
way
game,
to
that just
left.
we let that fly, Starchy.
Her left, not your left.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you're saying
Which
end
left?
hair.
I think I've made my point.
Yeah, but nobody was listening.
No.
Okay,
for me.
I will put this as succinctly as I can.
That's very
I
succinct.
want to first run my fingers through N from Pokemon's long green hair, and then take his scalp and wear it.
Ew.
I worry about you.
A little bit.
Yes, you should.
Ah, dang. No!
You can't fly anymore.
Oh,
I
wow,
know.
this is
And now
dangerous.
you're tiny.
I realize those aren't just random fireball
Whew,
things.
I just
Those
held my
are
breath for
spiky
like
turtles.
10
Living
seconds.
creatures.
Where was he keeping
Ooh,
them?
barely got through that.
Like I said,
Within-
Time Lord Science, bigger on the inside.
No. We agreed they're within his
Okay.
glandular.
But he has to run out eventually.
No.
He disappears and restocks
It's like-
periodically.
Whoa! Oh, not this one. Not this one. It
Too
is
late.
this one.
Not a big fan of salmon planks in the sky land.
Who put these here?
Well,
probably
apparently the
Bowser,
creator.
because apparently in Super Mario 1, he turned everyone in the Mushroom Kingdom into bricks.
Bricks.
How do you come about doing something like that?
Well, probably he just looked at Princess Peach and then said, "You know what I'm going to do? Bricks!"
But how?
I do that
How
all
do you
the
come
time.
out upon an ability like that? Hey, I'm gonna turn
Science.
everyone to bricks.
Trust me,
Sounds like
it's
spinning
science.
Can't be bought.
Whoa! Whew.
And then this is
That
where
was-
Lego started.
That was too close.
I don't
Hello,
know why they
Lakitu,
put the-
again.
Everyone. At the end of every level.
I've never seen
Well,
this
if
you-
sometimes
Mushishi?
I heard two
in
different...
anime.
Mushishi.
We could talk about
Musashi. I was going to answer why
Mushishi?
Lakitu is there in every level here. It's so that if you let him throw enough spinies, when you grab the card, you'll get a 1-up.
Interesting.
But have I seen
Mushishi.
Mushi?
Mushishi.
Mushishi.
There is,
Mushi is bug. What is mushishi?
it's like spirits. And it's a bunch of like,
Oh!
He's a bird!
He's a Firo.
He's a plane. Oh, he's a Firo.
The king is not pleased. The king is about to use drill peck on you, Toad. You better run.
it looks so much cooler like
I
that.
always gave my Firo a mirror move, and I don't know why.
Because he
Mirror?
can.
I don't know
Because so few things could at that point.
why. I always did. It's the only reason I ever got a Firo. Because I would always keep it as a Spiro, because it was cute-ish.
Cute. It did.
Ish.
Well, yeah, Spiro's
He was
adorable.
so
Spiro's
cute.
kind of
Firo's terrifying.
That does remind me. I remember I once went to. It was a night
What
of.
does this remind him of? I wonder.
M. Night Shyamalan?
No, not. The anime club at my old undergrad university was having a night where they showed all of those
Hello.
kids running around with adorable monsters animes. And they, for some reason,
Really?
That's a lot of different
Yeah,
ones.
that's...
Yeah.
I know, that's kind of the point.
Can you be more specific?
Well,
All
one
of
of them, one of them was Pokemon, where they showed the very first episode dubbed in Hebrew,
Why?
and I still remember the odd sound those Spiros made in Hebrew.
What was the sound? What was the sound?
Yeah, but it was more frissive, like the Hebrew.
An item, maybe? Please.
No, I don't think
honking
so.
at you? What is that sound?
What is honking? Oh,
Oh,
starting
I totally
at
just,
this,
did not jump.
starting here, jump.
I
When
can't
he-
jump.
Ah! Way to go.
Because
Time
when
to
he
jump.
pounds the ground,
I
you
forgot.
get stuck.
No, don't you dare.
Don't.
Ah,
Oh, thank
you have
goodness.
to beat it.
I think I can. I'll leave the
I think I can.
Thomas the Train.
I'll leave the casino to you.
If you fail.
If I fail.
I was about to say, it's not going to be there. If you succeed.
Well, if I fail, this is going to be a gong show of an episode.
At least the Tower of Babel's not very hard.
Yeah.
Sort of meh.
Unlike Tower of Heaven, anyone who played that Flash game?
Nope.
I've
No?
heard of it. I may have played it.
Well, it's
You play some very weird Flash games.
a very interesting Flash game. It basically
I'll tell you.
A game made in Flash. Continue.
I should have guessed that.
no one can hear you guys when you whisper, so it makes it sound really strange when you respond to each other.
No, we're just giggling just for the heck of it happens. And then we get pizza. Go on.
But Tower of Heaven is a Flash game where you play this little big-headed character called
Wow!
Little big-headed character.
Little Big Fun,
That is offensive.
Not at all.
trying to climb a tower to reach God, who is a butterfly.
That reminds me of something I talked about
And
with
God
someone at
institutes
school.
laws that kind of play with our notions of how games are designed, such as thou shalt not walk left.
Why?
What?
No!
And then, well, you went left, Starchy.
Yeah.
I have
No,
disobeyed.
no, no, yay.
I have been smitten.
Aw.
I deserved that.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me of a time where we were talking about Oompa Loompas at school.
Naturally.
And then
Where did that come from?
and then a small person walked by.
Could use a pee-wee.
Well, that's your fault.
He didn't hear us, thankfully. We stopped talking as we saw him.
Because I'm
Wow.
sure he's never experienced that before.
I feel that it would be offensive.
Oompa Loompas are kind of
Well,
All
I
the
don't-
PC crap makes things hard to talk about.
yeah, I am not politically correct at all.
Well,
And
yeah.
we are?
Nobody said that. Although one does get tired of people asking what your nationality is, like.
What is your
every-
nationality?
Since you brought it up.
I am from the United States. I was
I
born
think you
in the
would-
States.
enough.
Should probably ask the ethnicity more than the nationality.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Does
Like,
nationality usually refer to where you're like?
Well,
Yeah, because
not
they say-
not always. There's the
Not
Jewish nation, and then there's you can be of a nation and be in a different country than that nation is.
Oh dang.
The Rock Nation.
These are people who just use
Oh,
all
no.
of the terms interchangeably.
Oh,
They're like, "Are you
goodness
French?"
gracious.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
You guys are unbelievably lucky.
You know what?
Well,
I'm
we're
not-
trying
I'm
to
not
play.
French.
While we're...
Do,
Okay. What do I have here?
what do French people appear as?
I thought they
Wait,
just
wait,
looked
what
What
like
do French people
myself.
appear as?
What the-
They have
They
fungus growing out of their
manifest
heads.
That's
They have
unfortunate
those
for them.
mustaches.
Oh,
I
God.
clearly was.
So that's why they thought I was French.
Wow.
I got.
I
two
can't
people
really
that are
add anything to that.
Australian?
Australian. I
Oh,
wouldn't
hair
even know how to stereotype
Scratch your
that.
nose, Luigi.
You
Luigi's
just do
got
a really
an itchy
bad
nose.
Australian accent.
Yeah,
Go
totally.
ahead.
That's the only kind of Australian accent there is, except inside Australia itself, like
Robert,
the
why don't
Outback
you try
commercials.
accents?
Oh yeah.
Foster's Australian for beer. I don't even know when that was. Early 90s. Maybe
Yeah.
late 90s.
Foster's?
Home for Imaginary
I've
Friends.
seen commercials.
I love that movie.
Movie?
Show.
Oh.
No, like the movie. Actually
There was
a
movie? There
I
was a
love
movie?
that movie.
Huh. I
The
just watched
movie was
show.
basically the start, and then there was the show.
Okay, let's not fail.
And yet, throwing fire does nothing. Why do you keep doing it?
There were so many
Okay,
inappropriate
we're good.
puns
We're
in
good.
that
We're
show.
good. We're good. We're good.
Woo! I didn't have to do it.
Are we? Are we all good
Thank
yet?
goodness.
Are we good?
I'm not exactly
No.
sure how long that took.
I'm guessing
Uh,
like 15
we're
minutes.
gonna hover
10
there.
minutes.
Yeah, less
Yeah.
than half an hour. If I see them, if I can squint at the laptop.
Sweet.
I
Spoon
also
fall,
need to get new glasses.
spoon get, fall death.
Only one of us in
And
this room
king.
isn't wearing glasses.
Is this
Guess
Moses?
who?
Is this Moses?
Australian.
What?
We shall part the Red Sea.
Well, he does have the staff.
Well, that's true.
There's a letter for the princess. Greetings! Be
Ooh.
careful,
Be careful
with
of
the ice
creatures.
world. The
Here, have a
creatures
chew.
down in the ice will come
And-
to life before.
An actual relevant letter. What is this? This cannot be. And that's our episode. Good night.
Later.